Coastal Carolina Chanticleers Dynasty on College Football 25. Loving the game so far, loving the season so far. We're nearing the end of our second season, the regular part. We've got another player committed, and it's starting to be a little bit better on the defense where we really needed to bring in new faces. We also have a commit from Tevin Torrance. That's center. Incredibly important because the offensive line and the defense were areas that we really needed to work on pretty heavily. So slight relief there also means now we do get some points into our recruiting pool again, which is incredibly important. Now we've got Carver right outside linebacker. We've got a center committed. We still have 3 other players. We're the first that have had changes. They have reached their top 5 schools. That's Damian Booker, that's Max Bickley, and that is Keenan Ezeki. Now we have very slow progress on these actually. So we're going to see if we can maybe get them with a hard sell. We can upgrade our coach skills, which is amazing. We got 10 points again. I think we're going to be doing that straight away now. I'm still working on getting the head coach fully upgraded, at least in the tactician area, because that's the one that really impacts us when I play the game. So we're going to be boosting the defense now a little bit, because I feel like that just means we have to be better on defense to stop opposing offenses at least as best we can. So we're going to be boosting this here. These are the defensive backs, the secondary, the linebackers, and the defensive line. This is what we're going to be boosting. After I've boosted everybody to 4 out of 4 here, I will be upgrading this here, the recruiter. I think this is massively important as well. It just reduces the time we need to scout players. That is, of course, something that's super important in a game that's very much circling around that. Now, we are going to be taking a look at the recruiting board. On top, you can see all the players that we already have recruited. That's awesome. We have a center recruited, so we're going to move him up here above the defense. And then we've got another dude committed where, oh, I think he's already down here, right? Carver. Yeah, Carver. There we are. Now, who else do we have? We've got Riker Campanaro, who I think we should be able to lock down probably next week, but it is slow going. It is really slowing down here. We've got Tommy Byler. That's a free safety. Should also be committing to us. That should work as well. We've got Joey Munier. And then we've got Rayshawn Akbar, we've got Tony Zimmer, but we're just not getting those points from those dudes down there. And that is a little bit of a shame because I would really like to get those to commit to us. Now, Jason Quinn, athletic player, Glenn Rooks. We are, for some weird reason, we're in the lead on these dudes. I don't really know why. Rashawn Simmons, same thing. So we have DM the player. I think that is enough for the moment to just keep us in the mix here. Look at that Glenn Rooks. We're gonna put something onto this dude just to get the influence going. We're gonna do the same with this one here, just to get us moving a little bit ahead of the bunch here. Keenan Ezeki. Now we've got him sent to the house. We could go for a hard sell, try and push him into our direction that way. Do we know enough? Actually, we do. I'm gonna remove this now. We're gonna do a hard sell. There we go. Now, what does he want? What are those 3? Come on, man. There you are. All right. The clutch. Pro potential, playing style, and proximity to home. Kablamo. Now, we still have 20 points left for this dude. I'm just going to add some more so that we don't really lose out on that one. Now, Bickley, let's see. We are in the lead, but of course other teams are slowly but surely starting to move up. I will be pulling this one here. We're also going to do a hard sell on him. We know what he wants to see. It's that. Proximity to home is awesome. Coach prestige is awesome. Athletic facilities, can't really change that too much, but it does not matter. We will also be adding DM the player, again, to leave those 50 points on that dude. Damian Booker, moving ahead. Tony Zimmer. I really am on the verge of thinking maybe of doing that hard sell there Tommy Byler. I'm gonna hard sell on him. Reduce it by 10 points and then just leave it at that. I think we can lock him down with that. That should work. Now here we go. Brand exposure, championship contender, and coach prestige. There we are. 40 points. I do hope that will be enough. Now Joey Munier, same thing. We're also gonna hard sell him. Maybe we can get some hours together to maybe even go for another player as well. Is he the best kicker out there? I'm not sure. I'm fighting more with the kick meter than with the skills actually, but yeah, that's that. Now other schools are starting to catch up here. We will be pulling this one. I will go to hard sell. I think we know enough about this dude here. Which one was it? Oh, this one. To the house. Brand exposure, championship contender, and coach prestige. Kabam. And then, yeah, we're just going to leave the end the player on it. We've got 70 hours freed up because of this. We've got Tony Zimmer. We're going to do the same thing here. I mean, we're in the top 5. We're just going to make sure that we get enough here. This is actually the one action that we can take that has the highest impact. So, where are you, dude? Come on. Championship contender. There it is. Grassroots. Pro potential. Nope, this is not it. Where is that combination? Must have clicked past it. Hello. There we are. All right. Football influencer. Championship, pro potential, program tradition. Yeah, that is something where we're not really that strong. But yeah, we're going to see what happens. Now, Booker, again, I'm going to do the same thing. We're in the top spot, right? I feel like we should be able to... Oh, we don't know enough yet. All right. Back to the drawing board. Let's put that back where we had it. Max Bickley. Do we know enough? We actually know what he's interested in. So we already have that, right? Wait up. I got this. I got this, guys. All right, we got this one already. We've got the hard sell on him as well. We've got Jason Quinn. Now, wait a second. We did hard sell here. Active actions hard sell. Interesting. I didn't hard sell him though. Alright, because we're not yet there. Alright, we need to wait a little bit on this one. Top 8, top 8, top 10. Anybody else in the top 5? Let's take a quick look at the prospect list, just for the heck of it. We've got 80 hours, so if there's anybody that's going to be amazing... What's with this dude? He still has, like... We are 4th listed, though. Let's see the interest. Is there anybody that's super interested in us? Top 8. Dreddeus Urban. Alright. Let's get you involved. Alright. We've got some dudes here that still have us pretty high. I don't even know why though, but I'm not going to question that too much. Just going to add him. Punter. I think we need that as well. Oh, we're in 4th. 4th interested territory, so there's always that. Now, Urban, Dreddeus Urban. What's going on here? So we scouted him and then we didn't follow up? That's weird. All right, let's just offer you a scholarship. We're going to offer you a scholarship. We're going to offer you a scholarship. Wait, that didn't work. Why is it putting hard sell as the selected option, especially for dudes that are obviously not going to be that interested in us? Is it because I'm clicking around here like crazy? All right. Let's see, Jalen Roundtree, D-tackle. Just going to be offering a scholarship to these dudes now. I mean, you know, sometimes just offering that scholarship is going to be enough. Of course, Sap here. Minor. Close to using up all of our scholarships here, but what the hell, I'm not going to be waiting around anymore. Also, let's just take a quick look if there's still a 4-star prospect that has 0 offers for some weird reason. Doesn't look like it though. No. We did get a lot to commit though. I mean, that's just great. Is there anybody that's not committed yet? Yeah, well, these, all right. Can't really put him onto the board though, because at the moment, all right, that's a lot of offers. Anybody interested? Well, not really. All right, now everybody's gone. That works for me. We're gonna leave it at that. I can't add any more players, or can I? Interesting. Of course, I always like to look for high school players only. That's important just to make sure that you don't get players that are immediately too old. But all right, I think we are done for the most part here. There's not that much more that I can do. I've got 20 points. I'm going to slap him on Munyer with DM the player. And I'm going to slap him on Byler. Also with DM the player. I just want to make sure that we get those commits coming into the team at the beginning of next week. Now, Old Dominion, the Monarchs are coming to town. They, of course, are a conference rival. We have to beat them. They're very, very similar rated to us, so not a big difference here. We have to watch out because things can always go sour very quickly. Jesus, and Texas State is having a crazy year. 7-0 overall in the conference. Overall 8-3. So we are actually better overall, but we're not really better in the conference. But where does that put us? Show me the conference standings, please. Let's go. Sunbelt overall. Yeah, we're still second. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I mean, they are pushing in here, 24th, and we are 19. But still, they've got an 8-game win streak. That is insane. Our percentage is better. I don't really get it, though. But it has to be the conference wins that just... if we win the next game, if they lose the next game, we're going to overtake them. We're going to get that top spot. That would be essential for us right now. But before we talk about any of that, we have to focus on Old Dominion, on the Monarchs. We have to make sure that we... play focused, that we play a clean game, that we don't mess anything up here, because that will be worst case. So we're going to go with a home option. Why not? Let's just get this one going. Offense only, and off we go. There we go. Thrown in the air is the cheerleader play like a champion today. The motto for the Monarchs. And here they come. It's a snow game, which is always lovely. Very different music here. I like that. I think it's cool that every college has its own music, right? SB Ballard Stadium. We need to win. No surprises there. All right. We start by coming from behind 3-0, the current score as the away team. Things are going to be tricky. But let's just get everybody focused. Let's get everybody hyped. We're going to go with Tucker, wide receiver, number 1. Quick turn. Push downwards. And we pick up a solid 7 yards on that one. We're going to set up a cross dig. Maybe we can be a little bit more pass heavy today. We're going to go with Tawefa. There we go. Nice low catch. Well, I tried to go with the spin move, but he's such a big dude. Obviously a little bit slower moving. We're going to go here. Again, Tawefa, tight end. Holy shebang. I tried to start running and stopped quite clearly. Denzel Lowry, big tight end, D-tackle, tight end. Alright, let's start with the wide trail, but we are gonna flip this one. Of course we are. We've got the meter going against us. I'm gonna be looking for McCullum. And there we go. Taken down, 3rd and 3, that is manageable. Inside zone split. Last week, 11 out of 12. Not a great game. But again, you know, it just is what it is. We just have to be effective. We have to play efficient. We have to play clean. And not get stopped. Don't make any mistakes. No penalties. That should really help us. Even the cheerleaders are putting on tracksuits. I mean, it still is going to be super cold, but all right, here we go. Sunbelt standings. As you can see, Texas State's still ahead of us. 8 and 3, we are 10 and 1. We are equal now in terms of games, so let's see what happens. The defense reacted well. Number 20 was waiting for us to break through. DJ Clifford, who's doing really well. I'm enjoying his performance a lot. So important at relieving the stress for Washington right there. There you go. That was just fantastic. Number 6. Inside zone split, right to left. Ethan Vasco, a junior this season, will be a senior next season. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing when I have a forced... Oh, Jesus Christ. We're just running into the end zone as we are. Here we are. That was a lot of R's right now. Maybe I'm a pirate now. R, matey. The arrow animation celebration. And Christian Washington just shedding tackles as if opposing players weren't even there. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. What a sight to behold. First tackle, second tackle, third tackle. Here we go, just going inside. Come on, defense. Put a stop to them. There we are. Fantastic. We're immediately going to start chewing now because we are in the lead, of course. Let's get a second touchdown. And that should give us the opportunity to maybe rest up some players, which is exactly what I want to do ahead of the bye week next week. Maybe we can even rest players in this game. That would be even better, because the wear and tear is going to start happening. It depends on the... oh, holy moly. Holy moly, that was a quick one. All of a sudden, coming inside. 3rd and 13, here we go. Looking at Yates, looking at Tucker. Oh my lord, he had it. He had it. We're gonna punt. Not too happy about that, but alright. Gonna go like this, maybe. Oh, come on. I had a clean punt right there. Safe catch. Come on, defense. Help us out here. Alright, that was very quick. Alright, we are gonna go no huddle, of course. The tables have turned. Or how the turntables have turned. Max hits. We've still got 3 timeouts left. First down. I'm going to call my first timeout with 50 seconds to go. And we're going to use the all go. I mean, I don't want to risk an interception, but this would really help us shut down quite a lot of yards there. And there we go. Just go to ground, man. Well done. That was fantastic, man. That was freaking fantastic. We're going to go with the I'll go again. Can we hit him back there? Yates, I'm looking at it for Tawefa actually a little bit more. There you go. Great stuff. Heading out of bounds, shedding that tackle. I'm very happy at what Tawefa is doing currently. He's just really stepping it up as my tight end number 1. There we go. Ball is out. Turn. And Max Yates steps it inside. We're going to do the arrow just for the heck of it. And lovely stuff there by my number 6. I do hope he goes up in overalls. I would like to see him go up to maybe 75 overall over the course of the off season there. Freshman wide receiver, fantastic job. Look at that, just catches it super low and then turns away, stays in bounds, steps inside, just like that. Come on, guys. Defense, here we go. Beginning of the second half, we get the ball again. And we start with a lead. That is important. Very, very important. Let's go with a drive. Why not? Looking at Yates. In hindsight, I probably could have chosen better set of jerseys there. If you can hit him at the point in time when he is just past the defensive player and they step aside just for a moment, we're always going to have a good time. And you're going to get 5 to 6 yards, no questions asked. Christian Washington hit head on. Again, we're still looking for that second or third touchdown to put the game to rest. DJ Clifford. There we go. Lovely. First down. Tell you what. Let's go like this. Drive left to right. We've got way more space open on that right hand side. Gonna go with Rustov on this one. Come in, come in, come in, come in. There we go. Ooh, pushed away. 2nd and 10. No catch for him. We're gonna go with a inside zone split on this one. Lovely. I just love the way he controls. I think he got better. I really think he got better over time. He wasn't that well on the controls. Can we? What happened? Come on, my man. 3rd and 6. Why do you gotta do that? We were set up. Now, Yates, is this gonna cost us? 4th and 3. Yes, it might even cost us. I don't want to punt. We're going to set up a drive wheel. I've got 2 options here. I'm looking for McCullum, actually. He's my safest receiver. There we go. Holding on to the ball, 1st and 10. Who dares wins. I know I say that every second episode or so, but it just is that way, right? 71. Could have done a little bit better. Let's find a space here. Loved to turn. Would have taken a sidestep here. Today, 6 attempts, 50 yards. 1 touchdown. I like his performance. I really, really like his performance a lot. DJ Clifford. Gonna go towards the out with him. Nice. Right, 2nd and 8. Only 2 yards on that one. Could probably have gone a little bit better. Gonna try and get 4 yards on this play here. There we go. Just hold on to that one. Fantastic. 3rd and 3. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter as we continue into the 4th. The final quarter in this regular season here. I don't know why I did the spinny move, but who cares? 6 yards out from the end zone. 1st and goal. 4 tries to get in there. DJ Clifford. Here we go. 3 yards out. Goal line unders is what we're going to set up, but we're going to go with an inside zone setup here, really quick. Can we snap it, guys? Thank you. And Clifford's going inside. We're going to celebrate with the arrow. With what else, of course? There you go. Here it comes. Ka-snap, and out there it is. DJ Clifford. Great job, man. 20 versus 10. Now, they can't realistically catch us anymore. Even if they do score, and they do just that. That's all right. We've got 1 minute 30 on the clock. We're going to chew that like hell. We're going to set up a halfback dive here. Vasco's on fire. Timeout called. Timeout number 1. 21-16. By the way, we're going to go conservative here. I don't want to fumble. I don't want to see a fumble here. Tight end movement. There we go. Washington stopped here. It's going to be third and... Is it going to be 3rd and 5? Yeah. 3rd and 5. Just like that. Double cross. Do we go with this here? Looking for Clifford. Looking for Tawefa. And there we go. That was the play I was looking for. That was the pass that I was looking for. We're going to go with a kneel now. Devon Tawefa does so well. Kablam. Clock will run down. And that's it. 21-16. The final season game goes our way. And let's see if that was enough to overtake Texas State. Good job here. Good job. Player of the game, Christian Washington. 1 touchdown, 68 rushing yards, 9 attempts. Vastly important. Vastly important. Can't really overestimate that. Clifford, I have to say though, also did really, really well. Really impressed with him. So here we are. The last regular season game is over. 21-16 as we beat the Old Dominion Monarchs. That was a right outside linebacker. Yeah, we will have to wait until next week to see what Texas State did. I do really hope that they mess up and we get that top spot. Otherwise, I reckon we're going to be playing in the bottom spot, and we're going to have to play that championship playoff game. I would really love to push them out and overtake them here, get that number 12, and just play immediately in the first round. It will be crazy hard. Just looking at the names in here, there's no team I want to play, but it is what it is, and we're going to work with what we get. I would really like to have 2 bye weeks. Going to show you what I mean. At the bottom here, we just played the final regular season game now. This is a bye week, and this is the conference championship. I really would like to push past this one here. But all right, it is what it is. I enjoyed today's game. I really did. We did well. Game was fun. Didn't feel too easy. Didn't feel too unfair overall. We just played it clean. We played it cleverly. We used the clock well. We played to our abilities. So everything said and done, I'm very happy with the result. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing. That would mean the world to me. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video, the series, my channel, whatever. I always love interacting with you guys and gals. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay awesome. See ya.